Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Dutch Dragon. We're still playing Europa Universalis 4 with Gelre. In the last episode we conquered Breda and Brabant, and although that seemed like a fine idea, we ran into some trouble. The Peasants' War is back, and worst part is it's almost finished. The build-up, that is. So in a few months, probably 8, we'll find ourselves in a Peasants' War. And, well, it's the worst thing that can happen. Your nation tears itself apart, stability goes to a -3, and in the end, most of the time you end up having to turn over control of several provinces to their former owners. Needless to say, that's not what I have in mind, but there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing we can do is give Brabant, Breda and Limburg back to Brabant, but then the timer will still be stuck at 96%. So if we conquer them back at a later time, it will trigger after all. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure what to do or how to solve it, but let's hope things turn out for the best. Either way, it's a good idea to start saving on admin power. We still need to core Brabant. That might have to wait, because once the Peasant War triggers, we need all the admin power we can get to boost stability. So, having said that, I'm gonna cut my army maintenance. Already did that, because we still have a few months before the event will trigger. And let's go. I set my new rival. Let's see, the Emperor wants Breda back. That's not gonna happen. Giving it back, it's a 20% province for overextension, so that would still keep us at 25%, and thus the thingy will continue to trigger, so getting rid of Breda won't solve things. '97. '98. Meanwhile, the coring is going well. Let's have a look at the world. How's the rest of the world doing? France isn't growing as fast. They usually start by invading Brittany right here, and they did expand a little over here. Spain is still divided. They did conquer a part of Granada and seem to be ready to take the last part. Seems Naples is expanding into Bosnia and Serbia. And we already discussed Sweden, that's growing a lot. They'll probably take over Norway and form the new nation of Scandinavia soon. Moscow is growing really fast. They will soon form Russia. The Ottomans seem to have some trouble. That's very unusual. Let's recall our diplomat. They lost the war against the Mamluks and lost the war against Serbia and Hungary earlier. And this somehow allowed the Byzantium Empire to reappear. They start the game with just Byzantium and Greece, but now they've actually grown. Interesting, because usually at 1450 the Byzantium Empire is gone and it's all part of the Ottomans, and they slowly but steadily fight their way into Europe. So, yeah. On the other side, the Mamluks do grow, so they might be the large Muslim threat for Europe in the years to come. Anyway, let's focus on our own troubles again. Peasant War is about to pop, so time to get our military up. Okay. Let's hope they don't pop in Brabant, because then we're screwed. Meanwhile, let's fabricate some claims. Not like we'll be at war soon, but if we do end up in a war, it's nice to have claims on your neighbors, so you can actually gain something. So, Happy New Year, and probably hello, peasants. Already discovered, that's fast. There we go. Peasants' War. They popped in Holland, that's okay-ish. It's not exactly good, but it could be worse. Let's build up our troops and head in there. It's only peasants, so they're not that strong. They have no leader, that's even better. Let's liberate Holland. Alright, that has a fort. So that's gonna take a while. Well, let's deal with the rebels first then. There we go. So there's two ways to solve the Peasants' War. And they're both really bad, because you still end up with a lot of trouble. The first thing we can do is simply accept their demands, which will cost us 100 prestige, so prestige will be at minus 50. That's really bad. As you can see, all the things that are now in the plus will be a penalty. So instead of extra trade power, we get less morale, less navy morale, mercenaries will be more expensive, etc, etc. On top of that, we get a 20% autonomy in Holland, so that's like 20% of their income gone. Utrecht, same story, and apparently loan as well. So we'll lose money, and the -3 will stay. It's not like when you end the war you suddenly get your old stability back. So yeah, we can give in to their demands right now. But I think if we survive the first waves, we can accept their new demands, which will still have the prestige penalty, but not the autonomy one. For now, everything's okay. We just have to take Holland back, and that's all. Well, we do have the stability, so all these rebels will continue to grow. Cost a lot of money, so we might have to take a few loans. Hey, our claim on Zealand has expired. Truce has expired. Well, this is not the right time for war. We can declare war, actually. We're on a -3. Let's see. Unhappiness among the artisans. Execute the troublemakers. 100 admin power. Well, that's the last thing we'll do, because we need that for stability. Or abolish a tax. That will cost us a lot of money. Fortunately, it's the only option right now. So let's cut maintenance again. Hope we can get Holland back soon. Meanwhile, our trade fleet in Utrecht is finished. So help us out, make some money. Breda scored, so that should give us some extra tax as well. And we might as well decrease their autonomy to get even more money. It will boost the rebels, but well, they're growing fast anyway, so let's not worry too much. We can take Meppen. Wow, stability costs us even more because of the Peasants' War. Jesus. That's a lot of trouble. We might have to give in to their demands after all. Let's see what happens if we take Holland back. There's no way I'm gonna pay that much for stability. National decentralization. Crush the rebels, which will give an 18 stack in Utrecht. Or we try to negotiate. That will cost more money. Money we don't have. And more prestige. Oh, damn it. And stability cost even more. That's not an option. So let's take another loan then. Aragon is the first nation to reach military tech 7, allowing them to use cannons. And as I said, we took another loan. That's the Siege of Holland finished. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, now we just take the prestige hit. And, well, to be honest, I think it's the only wise thing to do. So we accept their demands. Take a huge prestige hit. There we go. I think this needs to be updated at the end of the month. So, rebels won, but we still have our territory intact. So what I'll do now is, well, we have to rebuild our army. Oh, it's already at full strength. Wow. Whew. Even the lowest army maintenance is only giving us a tiny amount of money. Probably because all the taxes are going... No, wait, no. Never mind that. Let's wait with the boost. Let's claim Brabant first, because that will... with the overextension gone, our stability will be less expensive. I wanted to say we dodged a bullet, but we didn't, because we're still at -3 and the prestige hit. So, let's see. I think it's wise to make friends with our neighbors so they don't pick on us now that we're down. And it might be a good idea to get rid of these guys. Let's see, -2 unrest or national tax. This unrest is pretty high, but that's understandable. We just conquered those provinces. It's high in most places, so let's stick with the national unrest guy. Alright. Looks like we're making enough money to pay back some loans. That's good. Our interest is going down. Oh. Damn. We lose our cardinal. Or do we still have one? Let me check. Oh, we still have one. Thank God. Holland. Alright. Okay. Good. And it keeps getting... seem to be stuck at 60%. That's good for us. Austria set us as their rival. That's bad news. But then we are sort of the new power up here in the north. Although Trier and Munster aren't doing that bad. Coring at 70%. This guy's really good. Will reduce our stability cost even more, but he is very expensive. First you need to pay 160 to get him, and then 11.4 a month to keep him. There's no way we can afford it. Although we could hire him, then do free stability boosts in one go, and then get rid of him right away. It will save us some admin power, but will cost us a lot of gold. Yeah, we just made it to 100. Might be the right time to get some buildings. We dropped Rhenish as a culture, probably because Flemish is now our main culture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 3. Dutch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have Rhenish. Let's see. We have a temple here. I think we can use one right here. We have a strong trade place. Brabant isn't that bad. But is it in the right node? No, it's not. A workshop, that's useful with high production. Could build a temple here. Yeah. Although, let's check when we have to pay back our loans. If February 81, that's in 3 months, so let's save the money. In fact, we can pay back right now. Saves us a little interest. Here we go. Some truces expired again. Which should mean, yeah, we can declare war on Holland. Well, we could. Not saying it's a wise thing to do, but they do have a lot of money, probably. So if we attack them, just for the money, that might not be a bad idea, but then we need to boost stability first. Spend 100, that's okay. One more? Yeah, let's do one more. Then declare war. Oh, we don't have a diplomat. That's easy to solve. Here we go. Get our military up. I think it's too risky to actually claim Zealand in the war. That might trigger a coalition or something. Let's see. Aggressive expansion. Yeah, minus 45. It used to trigger at minus 30, but I think they changed that. Because none of the nations around us did join a coalition. I'll have to look it up. So, declare war. Ah! Damn it. Austria will back him up. What about Friesland? Same thing. Flanders. We can invite France into that war. We can take Antwerp. With France willing to back us up, that might be an interesting strategy. Let's just see who has some money. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. That's just my nation. France is making a lot of money, but we can't. Seems Burgundy has some money left. We don't have claims on them. That's easy to fix. Ino or Namur. 665, 773, easy choice. There we go. So let's end the episode here. Thank you for watching. In the next episode we'll try to grow again. We survived our peasants war, but we still have to deal with stability and prestige. This will go up eventually. So if you have some tips, leave some comments, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.